Sidelines Part 2. I'm your host, Noble. I'm with my co-host.
Hey, it's King Me.
We got West Tennessee Tree, and we also joined with our guest Chill today.
Deuces.
We are back in the building. NFL talk. We all know the Giants going to win the Super Bowl. So let me get you guys' opinion on what you.
We need a retake. Like. That was an accident.
Now, you know I be coming up with things, right?
You gonna let him slide?
Not you guys.
Yeah, no.
Not you guys. That's a
Hey, Giants, Super Bowl champs, 2026. only look. We got the Cowboys.
Bet 100 on it. Bet my 100 on it.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Brother talk.
I thought we were live.
Hold on.
I thought we were live.
Hold on.
This can't be a real topic.
Hold on.
Bet 100 on it.
Hold on,
Bet 100
Hold on, Tree. We got some unfinished sideline. We got some unfinished sideline business.
Bet 100 on it.
See, look, bro. I just had vacation on your money. I've been bought shot glasses. Yeah. We just got shot glasses on King Me. Everybody, toast to King Me, y'all.
Thank you, Patience.
Thank you, King Me. Hey, we had a great time. We had a great time on vacation. We went to Florida.
We're the same person.
You can go on your guy. Hey, where did I say we went? Where did I say we got these routes?
Ooh.
Yes. Look, I told them what SGA and them was going to do, but, they don't want to listen. So, listen.
Halliburton phony as fuck for that, man.
Oh my goodness!
I'm saying it. I've been holding it in because the whole series. I've been Team Holly.
I've been Team
no
more.
But you know what? God bless you, son, and get better. But damn it, you went out there the last game. He didn't have no problem. What the fuck, man? Chill out, man. You should have been doing your ankle rolls or something, man. Like the fuck, man. Bullshit. I'm sorry,
King
y'all.
Me's aliens pay me, huh?
Hey,
did you lose any money?
Man, leave me alone, chill.
On the Knicks.
Leave me alone,
I
chill.
Lose, broke even.
No, I won more money than I lost to the Knicks.
Okay.
But I did lose a small little bit of the winnings. I did lose a small little bit.
What's crazy is he gave me a
what
chance
I
to get out
did
the
lose, I made back with King Me with orange and blues.
Y'all don't even know though. What's crazy is that day he gave me a chance to get out the bet.
I told him, I said, bro, you just
and I got out of it. And then
then he called me back. He called me back like after I bet on.
This after Halliburton got hurt because they came out on fire. You remember the squad came out like fuck that, we doing it. I called him back like, you know what? I think I'm gonna be all right. But I said, you know what? Bet on.
So listen, hold on. Man, so listen, this is what we can bet on. September 13th. 2025, we're going to bet on this Canelo Crawford.
I think we're going to have the same bet. I don't think we're going to be able to bet on that. I'm taking Crawford.
Ooh, okay, you're right.
I don't think we're going to be able to bet on that.
So with that being said, look, if Crawford wins this fight, he'll win 4 divisions, 4 titles, undefeated. Does that make Crawford the best boxer ever?
Pound for pound.
Ever?
Yes. No. It's hard to say. But it's hard not to give him a due. It's never been done.
What's Crawford's over? I know he's undefeated, but how many fights?
Producer, can you pull that records up for us on Crawford?
I can't do it and I love Crawford as a fighter. He's my favorite boxer right now. Current boxer. He's my.
Listen, you went to 4 different weight classes and won all the titles and did it undefeated.
That's the progression of boxing, though. In order to be notified and certified in anything now, that's what he got to do. That's how he got his name, his just due out here. When they was back, they didn't have to do all of that. We was watching heavyweights when we was younger. We was watching heavyweights. We wasn't watching cruiserweights, lightweights, and everything like that back in the day like this. Now you in a body type style where you can go up and down in weight. You can do that. You can't do that as no heavyweight.
I mean, if you really think about boxers get fit and they drop pounds.
Crawford really probably walk around at the weight that he probably about to fight on. He probably in a regular state, if he wasn't training for boxing all the time, he's definitely gonna be heavier.
That's why I don't think it'd be hard for him to actually gain a little weight.
I don't think so either. I think for real, if you look at it, I think he's bigger.
What you got to do? Eat bad a little bit.
I think he's bigger than Canelo.
For about 2 months, and then you start.
When you look at them standing next to each other, he might be bigger than Canelo. He might
he
be
is bigger than Canelo.
That's what I'm saying. So like,
well, each class affects his speed, his quickness.
Yeah,
and he's winning.
yeah.
He winning all those battles. You know,
and he ain't losing. That's the crazy part. He ain't losing.
He's not losing.
For me, he's not the greatest of all time. Pound. I mean,
who would you say was the greatest pound for pound?
I think the man that helped mentor him a little bit. I'm Mayweather. I think Mayweather was the best boxer that I've seen in my generation. I can only go by what I've seen in my lifetime. I can't go off of highlights or anything like that. Mm-hmm. As far as the boxers that I've been blessed to watch fight while I've been on this planet, I think Mayweather's the best boxer I've seen. And if it ain't him, it might be damn near his uncle. You know what I'm saying?
Now, hold on.
For real.
Do you only say that because of the 50-0 record, or do you say that because...
No. I say that he got that 50-0 record because he's a boxer.
I mean, have you ever
he can go in there and score points.
Huh? Who's more impressive to watch? If you wanted to watch a good fight, see, that's what I'm saying. A boxing match,
I've never seen Mayweather
outbox Mayweather.
Yeah, exactly. I've never seen Mayweather get hurt.
But every Mayweather...
You ever seen Mayweather get hurt?
Yeah, when he break his hands in the fight.
No, I'm talking about as far as another boxer hurting him. You ever seen Mayweather get hurt?
I've seen him get frustrated.
I seen him get frustrated one time.
More than one time. I've seen him get frustrated.
Even Shane Mosley.
That's the only fight. That's the only fight. Because Mosley came out in the beginning of that fight and was like, I'm going to knock him out.
And he knew to stay away from him.
Jab Judah had him ready.
Yeah. But that's because when you fight a boxer like Mayweather, you gotta beat him early. Because if you box him the whole fight, he's gonna outscore you.
Yeah,
you can't outbox Mayweather.
No.
You can't do it. That's what I'm saying. He is the best boxer that I've ever seen.
The fight goes,
the better for him. The better for him.
He's in better shape.
I kind of give Crawford the same respect. Because Crawford is a boxer. Crawford is the type of boxer, he come out the first couple rounds, he's straight analyzing you. He analyzing you.
So let me ask you this. Do you think as a community, like a black community, you think that we sleeping on Canelo just a little bit?
Oh, no. If you sleep on Canelo, you don't
I ain't saying he's going to go out there and dominate him.
Because like, if you ask 90% of black people,
we pulling for Crawford.
That's what I think. I think it's more of a we pulling for. More
now, if you got down into boxing, the technician of boxing, it may go back and forth, you know.
But that's the culture
but we
of
pulling
boxing.
For Crawford.
That's the culture of boxing. You think them Mexicans ain't pulling for Canelo?
Right.
Yeah. What you mean? Where the fight at?
The fight's gonna be in
Vegas. No, I don't know.
I know it's on Netflix.
But if it was in Mexico,
they probably talk different words. There, we gonna pull for him.
If it was in Mexico and they was going there, when we watched it, they'd be dogging the hell out of Crawford in that audience.
In Vegas, taking place in Vegas.
So I mean,
on Netflix again. That's Netflix.
They still might
look. That's Netflix hitting us with 2 specials. Hey, we might need some advertisements off of Netflix or something. That's the 2 specials. We just advertising for the ad.
Hey, I'm all for it. Netflix. The bag is on Netflix.
And the fight.
Netflix. We can do sidelines with y'all.
Yeah, the bag is on Netflix.
But anyway though.
Anyway.
So Canelo.
What about him?
I'm sleeping. Not Canelo. Crawford.
I'm taking Crawford.
You know what I'm saying? Is he the best ever if he can win?
He's in the conversation. Yeah, you got to put him in the conversation.
He get respect for sure.
Yeah, you got to put him in the conversation.
And I'm not saying, I just don't think that he's a better boxer than Mayweather.
What is it going to take for Crawford to be considered a better fighter than Mayweather? Is it the 50-0 or is it?
Well, it's going to be hard because, like my man said, he said the progression, but it's really the regression. Boxing is regression from what it used to be. It's not what it used to be. It's not what it is.
But you talk about 50-0. He 37 years old. You think he can get to 50-0? He's 37 years old, man.
It's gonna be hard.
It's gonna be hard, man.
So he gonna be LeBron James of boxing.
So I don't suggest no boxer to box like that into no older age like that. I mean, we
got football players that's 40 years old.
Boxing is different though, man.
You ain't got no pads.
You ain't got no pads on.
You ain't no helmet on.
But a boxer is a boxer.
What 40-year-old?
Tom Brady.
Come on, man.
How old was
Tom
Mayweather?
Brady don't play football. He played quarterback.
Yeah.
How old was Mayweather when he retired?
We just touched the nerve. We just touched the nerve over here.
When he did get touched, you seen they come up with a rule, the Brady rule.
Yeah, nowadays most quarterbacks don't play
Mayweather
football.
retired when he was 38. He 37.
Wow.
So that's what I'm saying. He was 50
I mean,
and 0.
Mayweather hands is bad.
and he probably Mayweather could have kept boxing.
I mean,
You're right. So, but I don't think he would have boxed past the age of 40. Why? For what? You already the greatest. He did everything he could do.
But he ain't won 4 different weight classes.
Why? If he was younger and that was the game at the time he was playing, he was in the game, he might have. You saying he couldn't have?
I'm just saying.
Come on, man. Name another boxer.
The question is out there.
That's not what they was doing, though.
With his frame,
Crawford,
he can't do 4 weight class.
4?
Not in Mayweather.
Not Mayweather.
No.
But Crawford can.
Crawford can. He got the frame to do it.
Can you imagine if Crawford knocked
did
out
like
Canelo?
2. Huh?
If Crawford knocked Canelo out,
That ain't gonna happen.
that'd make him the. You watch what I'm saying.
Hold on. Let's flip this. What if Canelo knocks Crawford out?
Now, does that make him one of the
But
greatest?
Canelo looking for legacy too.
Yeah.
Canelo looking for legacy too.
Does Canelo get the certification by knocking out Bud Crawford?
He can knock his legacy.
Do we get the
Hey,
certification?
I'm gonna tell you what. If he knock out Crawford, he gonna wake me the fuck up because no, I don't see that happening.
If he knock out Bud Crawford,
He gonna wake a lot
his
of people
name
up.
will ring bells all across the United States.
And he still got time. He only 34.
I wouldn't be surprised if either one of them got knocked out.
I don't think nobody.
I'm pulling for Crawford, but I wouldn't be
I
surprised
just
if
hope
either
the
one of them
Raiders.
get
I
knocked
just hope
out.
the Raiders
If
ain't
they
got nothing to
fight,
do with this.
Why
when
I
two
can't
fighters
get no
fight,
episode?
you can't be surprised when one get knocked out.
You feel? Chill.
Last week was
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Chill.
It was so peaceful. and
Look,
calm
the
on
fight
here
is
last
so
week.
big. The fight is so big that you know the Raiders got their hand in your pocket.
This man get on my nerves.
You know they got their hand in your pocket.
I believe so.
Raiders.
It makes you not even
Raider
want to bet on
Nation.
the fucking fight.
It's only one nation, y'all. It's only one
God.
nation.
Tree, you know who the Raiders are? Them niggas who got their hand in your pocket.
The man.
Of the lost
The
art.
system.
The lost art.
Yeah,
I'm in between
They
two
wear Bel Air
haters.
jerseys.
Oh, it's
Black
like
and white Bel Air
that.
jerseys.
It's
Raiders
like
ain't
that.
done in a long time, man.
Man, the Cowboys ain't did shit.
I mean, we're America's team, though.
what?
So
No, you
we
ain't.
go.
I know
Here
more.
we go.
I just
Dallas-
seen it. I just seen a debate about
Dallas
that.
go 0-17.
I just seen about
Dallas
this.
go
Those
0-17.
American team
They
in
on
the
everybody's
90s.
talk show.
In the 90s.
They go 0-17. They on everybody's talk show.
Okay,
In
so
the-
look.
No, y'all are. You know what that's called?
Let's
That's
talk about
called a
it.
gesture in the court. Y'all are funny as fuck, man. What you
Okay,
talking about?
you still
Y'all-
talking about
Look
us,
at y'all
though.
owner.
Let's just clear the
Y'all
air in the
owner
room.
is crazy.
You're still
man.
talking about us.
Yeah, not
Tree,
in a good way
West
though.
Tennessee.
I had
Tree.
guys say, Raiders,
That's like-
Dallas ain't won shit in 30 years. I'll be like,
Definitely
man, who your
not.
team?
here you go.
They be like, I'm
Here
a
you
Titan
go.
fan. I'm like, why the fuck you gonna talk?
Yeah,
you ain't never
but-
won nothing.
Well-
you ain't never won nothing. How you gonna talk? My
just
team ain't
saying.
won in 30 years, and your team ain't never won nothing.
Right.
So make it make sense.
Right.
Make it make sense.
So look.
Come on, bro.
All right, so look.
He can't say shit. He ain't
Tree.
gonna say nothing.
West Tennessee Tree.
Okay.
What's your favorite football team?
Dallas
Obviously.
Cowboys. All day long, bro.
But always been a
I'm about to
fan.
go.
Always been a fan.
I love it.
Okay.
Man.
Always been a fan.
What's it gonna take for Dallas to see glory again? You good with that?
It's gonna take.
I don't want to wish bad on Jerry Jones, man.
Oh man, this man.
We ain't gonna say that.
I ain't gonna say that.
All right,
I ain't gonna say
we'll
that.
skip that part.
So I'm gonna skip that part.
Okay.
So we're gonna go to part 2.
Okay.
Step 2.
Yeah. Step 2.
They need to play better defense.
Is it players or scheme?
I think it's the will of the players.
It's gonna be a whole new team.
You-
New scheme
I
this
do
year.
think everybody just getting paid and everybody just like, oh, we good.
Well, just like some guys tackle, some guys hit. You know, you just like the Detroit Lions. Those guys hit. Dallas like to tackle. Besides, you know,
So they're not physical enough.
they're not physical enough.
And Philly,
You
they
gotta
got
be
to
They, don't-
physical,
they, ain't
bro.
got, they ain't got no toughness to them.
You got to be physical to win a championship. It's like in every league, NBA playoffs, NFL playoffs, they playoffs is different.
Walk with the
That's a
sidelines.
Cowboys shit.
Man,
Yeah.
chill
Hey,
on that
them
mic.
Now that's letting you know we
them
knocking
hands-
shit over early this year.
Them hands is better
You ain't
than
doing
that's
nothing.
no, we
Some of them
knocking shit.
Cowboys.
Did I do that?
Cowboys.
That wasn't
Dan
on
Bryant,
So who
what he would have called that?
y'all going to the
Dan
playoffs
Bryant.
this year?
He
Most
would have dropped
definitely.
it.
Most definitely.
All right, so
Wait.
so how
Pickens-
you gotta
let me
win
ask
your-
you.
hold on, let me talk.
No, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
One question.
Okay.
He said
How
they're
y'all gonna make it to players and the Giants in the fucking same division, man?
Oh my
Like I
God.
said, let's
You gotta
make
see
it.
us
Let's
twice.
be
the
real.
Giants.
Let's be real. Back off the Drake,
Back
off
off
the
the drink.
and then so you gonna come with a better question.
Hey,
So
The Giants.
I'm gonna go with this man.
All right, go ahead,
Go what you gonna say,
found
bro? He
out
ain't
what
been
happened.
real.
So y'all gonna make the playoffs this
Yes,
year?
yes, we're gonna make the playoffs.
Over there.
So the playoffs work like this, right? You got to win your division or what?
Knocking pitches
Well,
off
we
the wall.
may
You talk
be
about
second in the division.
Second?
We may be second and still be in the playoffs.
I don't know.
We gotta be in the playoffs.
I can think of 2 teams right now that make y'all third.
And I'm
in the
really
division.
not really worried
You
about.
think y'all gonna be better than the Redskins?
Whoa.
No.
That's really the team.
Let's
I'm
just say the
concerned with.
Washington team.
So you're not concerned about Philly? They just won the championship last year.
Yes.
But the team you really
Jalen Hurts is a managing quarterback. Jaden Daniels is a damn quarterback.
I tell you what he managed to
hold
do.
on,
He
what you
managed
think
to go
Russell,
get them
what you
quarterbacks
think Russell
Super
Wilson
Bowls.
is? What you think? Russell Wilson. What
Russell
do you
Wilson
think
is a
Russell
all-
Wilson
The
is?
worst
age
quarterback in their
quarterback.
division.
Man, y'all gotta be.
He the worst quarterback in
Russell
their
Wilson
division.
is. He may not. Russell Wilson probably
Russ.
not even gonna start, man.
He the 4th
You
best
better
quarterback
not
in their
fucking
division.
embarrass me, Russ. You
Russ-
better not fucking
Russ,
embarrass
and I'm
me,
a Russ fan, but Russ probably won't even start.
Russ
He gonna
start.
start.
Oh, he gonna
He
start.
gonna start till game
But
8.
what?
Russ may not
week
start.
6.
Game 8, huh?
He
Yeah.
may
But
not
week
start.
6, he
Jackson
take
Dart
vacation
Jackson
by
Dart
week
is
6
taking
and
that.
7. By week 6 or 7, Jackson Dart will get in the game.
He gonna. I'm telling.
But Tree, it ain't that. It's the defense.
Man, oh my
The
God.
Giants
Oh.
is gonna have.
There is
the
no
best
good professional sports team
What makes you
in
think that, Red?
New York right now, Noble.
I know you've been looking.
None of them.
I know
right
you've
now.
been watching.
Noble. cut it
I know
out.
I'm
you've been
watching it.
watching.
I hadn't seen it.
I know you've been watching. I know you've been watching. These additions that we got: Abdul
Additions.
Carter, Burns, Thibodeau. Not Thibodeau.
I'm about to say,
No,
what
I'm
you
not
say?
saying. I mean, you got me over
You
here.
in-
Well,
see,
y'all know who I'm talking
That's
about.
the delusion of a New York fan
See,
right
now you
there. Look
trying
at,
to-
it's all bleeding together.
Don't even
It's
worry
all
about it.
bleeding together. No,
Don't worry about it.
You
It's
don't
gonna
even
be
know what
playing
you're talking
fantasy
about right
football.
now, man.
No.
I'm talking
You in a
real
different
football.
world right now,
Listen,
man.
I
Cut
can't
it out,
think of his name
dog.
right now. But y'all
He's not
know,
good if you can't.
y'all
Y'all do
know
got
what
a
I'm
cat
talking
with a
about.
name like that. Though.
He's not
Y'all
good
know
if
what
you-
I'm
if you
talking
can't
about.
think
The
his name.
Giants will have one of the best defenses
Let me
this
pull
year.
up the Giants right now, man.
You want to bet on that?
What? No, I told you.
Look,
Is y'all going to the
you
playoffs?
Look,
I
let's drop
see
the
if the
mic.
Giants
Is
will
y'all
be the
I just
last.
drop a coin in the room because how quiet that. Do you want to bet on the Giants making the playoffs?
The Giants will be the last team in the
Y'all
division.
not going to the
The
playoffs.
Giants will be in the playoffs.
So how many teams from that division is going to make the playoffs? Because 4 got to make it for y'all to go. Because y'all ain't going.
Y'all not
Nah.
going, Red.
You're right. We're gonna be upsetting teams like the Cowboys.
I think the
I don't know
Cowboys
why
is going to have a
Tree
better
thinks-
season
I don't know
than
why Tree
what
think the
people
Cowboys are
think.
better than the Giants.
Because they
Tree,
got so much better of an offense.
Who y'all got in your
Tell me
secondary?
what you got. Tell me what the Cowboys got.
Pickens put them
what
over.
they got over there.
Pickens put them over the lines. When they traded for Pickens,
Tree,
they
ain't got
they
no
already
running
had a
back.
good offense.
You ain't got a running back.
What do you mean
They
we don't have a running
drafted
back?
a running
Who's the
back.
running back?
We got a running back.
Ooh.
That rookie we just drafted.
They drafted a running back.
Yeah. We
Uh-huh.
probably should have kept.
Their
Darryl.
running
They
back
should've
is
kept him.
Javonte Williams.
There you
Javonte
go.
Williams.
There you go.
Oh,
From Denver.
Yeah, we picked him up.
and then they got Miles Sanders, Jayton Blue, and Deuce Vaughn still behind him. Deuce Vaughn,
Deuce
he
Vaughn
number
is decent.
4. He number
He's
4 in the
decent.
depth chart. Y'all
He's
use him for
decent.
special teams.
Yeah,
Deuce
he's
Vaughn
decent.
ain't played
He's decent,
10 games.
but he's a baller.
I like
He a football
I mean,
player.
I use
hope,
the college
I hope that's who
player.
y'all running backs are. We're going to bust their ass.
But I just
gotta
wanna
worry
know-
about who those
I just
receivers
want-
are.
That's what I'm saying. Who y'all got that's gonna shut down CD and George Pickens?
They're not even going to get the ball off.
Oh, he said they
They're
lying.
not even going to get the ball off.
Jake Ferguson. What about that tight end? What about him?
Y'all not going to the playoffs,
So
though.
let me ask y'all this.
Okay.
Because we talking about y'all versus the Dallas Cowboys and y'all struggling. We ain't
Right.
even brought up
Let me ask
Philly
y'all
or
this.
Washington.
Let me ask you this. Best quarterback in the NFL right now. Chill.
I mean, I'm still gonna be with my homie, Mahomes, Patrick.
The best quarterback,
Yeah, best quarterback in the NFL.
Lamar Jackson.
What you got?
It's hard for me to say. I want to say Lamar also, but I want to say Joe Burrow too. So I got a 1A, 1B.
Best defense. True.
Best defense
Best defense in the NFL right now.
currently. I still had to say the Lions.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I was. Gonna
Best
say.
defense.
I'm gonna say Washington.
I'm gonna say the Giants.
The Giants.
Giants got the best fucking defense in the NFL right now today. Everybody sleeping on us.
Hey, King Me Tree, he right. Defense, but not the defense we talking about. They got a fence to keep people from getting in the stadium. No, you can't jump over a gate. They don't call it a gate. They call it a fence.
They got a higher fence.
They got a higher fence, but no. But other than that, though,
Yeah.
no.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You can't get to the concession stand, you can get to the quarterback.
I want to take mine back too. I
You know
want to
what I'm
go with damn, what you said, Detroit. I like
Okay,
Detroit.
so
Hey, but
everybody.
you know what though, y'all? Not
No, go ahead.
if San Francisco would have been healthier, them guys right there scare a lot of people if they was healthy.
It sounds
San
That's what the
Francisco had a good
NFL
defense
is.
last
Yeah.
year.
Because everybody get
I
banged
feel like
up.
that's the story.
But-
with
but
San
everybody-
That's who the
Francisco.
healthiest in
But
the
really,
NFL.
that Eagles
you
defense
better wanna
looked.
go through
That
injuries
Eagles
in the
defense
beginning.
looked pretty nasty
I like
last
the
year.
Eagles.
Because they stay
defense.
healthy all
Yeah,
year. They stay
I like the
healthy.
Eagles
Yeah.
defense too.
Because
You let Jalen Carter go down, one of them guys, they're a totally different team.
I don't know because they was deep as hell. They had people.
Yeah,
coming
they
in.
were deep.
They was deep.
That's what made them so good. They were deep.
I think
They
would've
kept
still
fresh
won.
bodies in the game
Yeah.
all the time. So that's a good defense.
Yeah.
You gotta have backup players.
Yeah, the Giants have better defense.
Man,
than
Giants
this
is
year.
gonna be
Giants
horrible.
not
You're so
gonna- man, y'all-
delusional.
I'm just saying.
That's
They
why
got
you
the
saying
best
it's something.
water
You
boys.
delusional.
They got
Say
the
that shit
best
with your chest,
Kool-Aid.
man. Say that shit with your chest,
The
man.
motherfucking Giants will have the best defense in the league this year.
If the NFL had homecoming games, y'all would be on a lot of people's schedule. Y'all be
So
playing-
we betting 100 that y'all don't go to the playoffs, right?
Yeah,
Whoa.
we on, right? Is that what you want to do?
We gonna have to remember
Babe,
that shit.
If I
we'll
don't
get
I
more
get golf
vacation
club
money.
in now.
How about I say
More
you playing- you
vacation
playing-
money.
I gonna get a man
Vacation.
$10 a week or something now. Just give him something.
Going to
Okay,
the
so
playoffs.
this is what we came up with a new segment on our show, and we're gonna call this Side or Slide.
Yeah, let's go.
You gonna which sideline do you want to side on? So let's get it right out the way. If y'all want to, we're gonna do it like this. We got a little twist in the game. If everybody agrees on the same thing, we'll celebrate the sideline, and we'll take a shot.
Okay.
If everybody celebrates the same sideline, we'll take a shot.
Okay.
All
I
right.
have to be the difficult one because I ain't about to have me lit.
Yeah, that's what it's about. But if
Let me go
we're
last.
celebrating them, then we know.
Let me go
All right,
last.
here we
man.
go. Chill, I'm gonna start with you, okay? 2K or Madden,
Man, you know what I'm saying?
right? I'll do Madden.
What year? Or overall?
Whatever your preference.
Let me go first. Let him go last.
Just-
Man, I'm
Go ahead.
gonna go mad.
Because I don't play either one, but if I were to play, it'd be Madden.
King me.
Mad, man.
Oh!
I like 2K though. I like 2K.
Yeah, I like
Y'all
2K,
y'all don't
man.
play 2K?
Hey, man.
Okay. All right. I wasn't ready for that. I didn't think we were gonna have that on the first one. Okay.
I like
That was
2K,
easy
though.
one.
Yeah, that was a celebration.
That was easy. I think we just wanted to
But
try.
let me ask you a question though.
I ain't gonna lie.
You rather
I did start out with the basketball, but it's just something because
you rather play a
take my
season
phone by the time
Yeah.
that came around,
or play
I'm
a
like,
season
oh,
on 2K?
Yeah.
I'm in the coach.
That's what I'm
in the
saying. I
man
was
coach
this
for a
close
long
to
time.
saying
Yeah,
2K.
that Madden was.
I was
playing
this
with my
close to
boys.
saying
For the
2K.
season, yeah.
You rather play a season on Madden or play a season on
He
2K?
don't play games, though.
Oh, you don't play. What about you, Chill?
If I was gonna have to play a season on the video game,
This be a question for the turn-up.
I ain't gonna
game.
lie though. I would actually like to play a season on basketball.
See what I'm
Yeah, the
saying?
season of basketball is a little bit better.
Alright.
Okay.
That man is right
Nah, I
down
don't
there.
play
I like to be there
football.
playing.
Now, as far as
against
playing-
The part of the
You know,
game,
but I
like
wanna
me
play
and you
the
playing the
season
game,
on
yeah.
football.
I don't
Yeah.
know. We had some crazy 2K
Yeah.
tournaments too, though.
Okay.
Games
I
go
would have
quicker.
found out about
Okay, next question, y'all. All right, we're gonna try it. Now we're on a roll. We're gonna get on the roll here. All right, Tree, this first one is for you. Okay.
Okay.
Troy Polamalu or Ed Reed?
Ooh,
That's a tough one.
ball hawker.
That's a tough one.
Ooh,
That's
Steve.
kind of a fan pick. But
Just
I don't know. I'm gonna take Ed Reed. I'm gonna take Ed Reed
okay.
because he was such a ball hawk. He could
I-
just hit you. He'll intercept. the
Ed
ball.
Reed was a beast,
He
You
was.
acting like
but
Paul.
they both was beasts.
I'm about to say you acting like
Like-
Polamalu wasn't. You see that hair coming at you.
Yeah, he gonna knock you crazy, but he wasn't gonna intercept the ball too much.
I gotta answer that.
Polamalu
Yeah,
or
that's a
Ed
tough
Reed?
one.
Respect want to make me give it to Ed Reed, but also I hate the Steelers, man. So that might just be part of the problem. But I like Palomalu, man. I'm going with him. I'm going with the Rock. I'm
Palomalu?
going with the Palomalu.
I would take Ed Reed myself.
I would think, yeah.
Ed Reed dope though, man.
I'm gonna take Ed Reed.
Yeah, me myself, like of course Ed Reed, I feel like he a harder hitter.
Yeah.
But it's just that Palomalu, that play where he hit the dude and then got the
I feel like
interception. It just looks so smooth the way he do things.
I feel like Ed Reed was so dope in the secondary and everything like that, but Palomalu was everywhere.
He
on
was
the field.
everywhere.
Okay,
The way he run and get, you just see some.
I take Ed Reed back here in the back half. I take Palomalu in the front.
Good. Well, that leads to our next question, and this one is the perfect one for you to start off with: Pittsburgh or Kansas City?
Fuck them both. Everybody gotta die.
I mean,
everybody gotta die.
what we picking? Just who's the better team? I know that's not a question.
No, we picking whose sideline would you rather stand on? Side or slide?
I'm sliding.
Man, I'm like, fuck both of them.
Thank you. Talking about I'm so mean, I'm so angry.
Okay, chill. Let's break the ice. Okay. Let's break the ice.
We 2 for 2. We might still drink.
Yeah, I'm
what
like,
you mean?
Hey, believe it or not, like I said, I go KC, but who was it, Pittsburgh?
Yeah, KC or Pittsburgh.
I like them because of their legacy, the hard hitters and everything like that. And tell you the truth, it's really more hard hitters. It's really more hard hitters on the Pittsburgh side, to tell you the truth.
Okay.
Tell you the truth.
oh, the legacy is definitely on Pittsburgh.
I'm taking Pittsburgh over for legacy.
Pittsburgh got
For
more
legacy,
hard
yeah,
hitters.
that was a legacy, yeah.
I'm
But
taking
they got harder hitters. They got harder hitters than KC. Though. I
don't
do.
give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm just,
No, like,
I still don't give a fuck.
but I'm just trying to think why y'all take Pittsburgh because of old legacy or
No, I'm talking about
recent?
they got TJ Watt. They got Watt.
I like Tomlin.
The coach.
I still play with the Mike Tomlin playbook on the Madden game.
I like Tomlin. That
I know,
might be the only thing I like about
Pittsburgh had 3 coaches since I've been alive.
And that's what I was
that's what I respect.
why I said they
about
slow-
it.
they
But
slow down
also,
hard.
Kansas City ain't far.
Yeah.
Kansas City ain't had a lot of coaches. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's
And
why
they had some good coaches.
and they had some all-time coaches, man.
Marty, and now they got Andy Reid.
So look, I'm gonna change the temperature on this question. I'm gonna change the temperature to make it throw everybody off, and then I'm gonna bring y'all back with another question. Okay? Chill. Chinese or seafood?
Man, I don't really like seafood that much, and I don't really trust a lot of Chinese food, but I have been able to go to the Chinese food with the buffet and sneak some things. I'm going to go Chinese.
Tree?
Seafood.
Bruh?
I don't eat no sea bugs. I don't eat no seafood, bro. I'm going motherfucking Chinese.
Yeah, you bruise me in with
I definitely say seafood, but okay.
I'm going Chinese.
I don't know what you eating when you eat
I'm going
Chinese.
to the old Chinese buffet.
Hey, but it's so on the Chinese. I'm going Chinese.
So that was to get y'all mind
It's
off.
healthy.
That was to get y'all
Talking
mind
about
off.
they serving dog.
Yeah,
If this
cat-
dog is good.
Yeah, eating cats, I probably healthy.
That was to get y'all mind off. So now here we go.
I made it this far.
Tree.
Yes.
LeBron or Bird?
Oh, it's not a question. LeBron.
Hey, I like it. Yeah, I got it.
See what eating all that seafood can do to you.
The drink tried to talk over the tree.
Yeah, see what that seafood can do to you.
I had to tell the drink, hold on, let me got this shit.
Visions.
LeBron.
Okay.
No.
Bruh. Bird or LeBron?
I mean, I'm Team Bron. I can only go for. I ain't see Bird's whole career.
I take Bron.
Of course.
I'll take Bron.
Woo! Here we go.
Bird might not
Celebrate.
even been the best player on his team.
That seafood will mess you up from seeing things. the
But
way
Bird
it's seen.
was definitely an excellent player. That was
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
one on our team.
Oh, yeah, he's a team player.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you asked Bird this last week, so I don't want to ask the same question. But Tree, if you want to ask, AI or Steph?
AI or Steph? Ooh, tough. I'm going to say Steph only because Steph don't need the ball to score. Iverson hasn't had the ball. He has. Steph he need the ball for 2 seconds and he can score.
He can shoot from anywhere.
Yeah. He can shoot from
I
anywhere.
like that.
I'm going to say Steph.
See, why, man? I don't want to choose between the gods. I don't want to choose, man. I want to say Steph because he said Steph and I want us to drink, but I love Iverson. Oh, look at me. I'm lit.
Look.
The answer, look, that's the gods getting mad right now. They're angry right now. I can't choose, but I'm going to go Iverson because what Iverson had that dog in him. More than Steph. Steph is like, too nice.
I'm taking Iverson. I'm taking Iverson just because he can get his own shot.
Damn,
anytime.
look at me. I ain't spilled my shot, though.
No.
Bro, he was the only one this year.
Yeah.
What?
They had
Chill.
4 defensive guys that
Chill.
could get all
Hold
the
on.
shooting.
Yeah, he took him to the championship
Yeah,
by himself.
Yeah,
You
he
were
took him
just
to the
on
championship.
episode
That was the
6
only game the Lakers
Yeah.
lost the whole
with the same
playoff.
question. Part 2. Don't contradict yourself.
No,
What?
I mean people can have a
And I'm still
change
drinking.
of-
That's right. I'm still drinking. That's
People
right.
can have a change of heart.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can do your research, but guess what, y'all? I'm not changed. I'm still gonna go with AI because of the way that he played the game.
So we had one Steph.
You're one step. Okay, so we're going to go on. Tree?
One still sober.
Yeah, one step.
No, I think Steph Curry might be the greatest point guard God ever created because he can score.
No, he
from
is.
See,
anywhere.
that's why
I mean, he
that's
is
why it's
but-
hard for me to call him a point guard.
but
But
that's
as
what I'm
far as me personally,
AI can get his own shot anywhere on the court.
that's me too. I feel like he can create, but don't get it twisted.
But
Curry
Steph-
can
But
Create.
Steph is the better shooter, period. Like, hands
Curry
down.
can create
Y'all,
though.
y'all,
Just
y'all
have the
keep
ball
forgetting
too
we
now.
have a person that know about the Lakers. I know you heard what Magic Johnson said when he found out they were saying that Steph, they could consider him the best point guard. He said, when you can do this, do that, average this, be an MVP, then you can be the best point guard of all time. Because Magic was not only a point guard, he played all them positions.
Magic was a player. That's what
He
same
played
thing I
point.
say
Well, guess
about
what? He
LeBron.
played
He's a
point guard.
player.
That's why he said he can't put
Magic
Steph
was the
down
first
as
of his
the best
kind,
point
though.
guard of
He changed
all
the league,
times.
just like
You know what
Jordan
I'm saying?
changed the league. Magic changed the league.
And
He was
Jordan
the
played
first
how
of his
many
kind,
positions,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
See, Jordan
So,
played.
so hold on.
But Jordan didn't have to play them positions. Like,
He wasn't gonna play no other positions.
he could have.
He
He
Jordan,
just want to hold the ball.
because he can. So that means he could have
That's
played
ball
any.
hogging.
If he can
A
manage
point
the.
guard's supposed to dish that
Oh
ball
my
off.
God,
That's
chill!
what the
Why
point
you
guard
doing this
does.
to
Come on,
me?
man.
Chill, come on,
Come on,
man.
the
Why are you
table is
such a
circle.
hater?
The
You know what
team
he
is
want
a
to say?
circle.
Because he want to say
He
Pippen.
wanna say-
He want to say
so
Pippen was the
bad.
greatest
No,
Bulls player
no,
ever.
All right,
We're not
hold
talking
on.
about that. We're not talking
Oh
about
my
that.
All right, so look.
We're not talking about
We
that.
got Eli
I got
or
just chill
Peyton.
on that.
Eli Payton.
Eli or Peyton.
I'm gonna take Payton.
Eli or Peyton.
Taking Eli.
Definitely Eli.
We know you because you New York. You like that. Me, myself,
I knew what you
Guess
were going to
what?
say.
hey, Omaha.
And they got an Omaha network now. You see that? They getting money off it.
They getting money
They got
off
an
it.
Omaha network.
The
And they about
king,
to
hey, King Me, you got King Me in your name. The King Me of the audibles.
Omaha.
Omaha. And mess them all up.
Hey, check this out.
I love
they about to
that.
get so much bread coming up because they got their little nephew. They got their nephew or
Yeah,
whatever. He about to
yeah.
get in the league. That Omaha gonna take off because
Yeah.
I'm telling Archie, he nice. I want the Raiders to get him. What you mean?
Okay.
Oh.
I want the Raiders to get him.
Boxing or wrestling?
Boxing.
Bruh.
The grown man in me say boxing, but the kid in me say wrestling like a motherfucker. I ain't even gonna lie, man. I used to go to wrestling. My grandfather used to take me to go wrestling to
Man, I
the
used to love going to wrestling.
like whenever they would come in town, man, we'd be in there, man.
But they would have a
he
whole-
used to call it wrestling though.
yeah, wrestling. You want to go see the wrestling? That wrestling.
Yeah, I like that, shit.
Y'all was talking like that up north too.
Yeah, that
My
word.
I was in the south.
But my
No, that word from
Yeah,
that
they
word was
said-
my grandfather from down here, you know what I mean?
Oh,
But you
okay,
know,
that's southern. That's what I'm like.
Yeah,
Okay.
they
my
call it
grandfather, my
boxing,
grandmother.
boxing or wrestling.
I love what Kimi said because the kid in me because I remember watching. I wasn't able to watch boxing as much as wrestling. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But overall, asking me this question now, I rather see boxing because
You
of
know
the
it's
way
real.
they dress. Cause wrestling, I can't look at them men with the
With thongs
on and tight.
Leave it to chill, man.
I mean, I'm just saying though. I was a little kid. I have no choice.
What?
Now I don't want to watch no man with them little things. No, man.
That's a what? That's a what?
Nigga, no. I look at them and they speedos,
That's my
grabbing each
favorite
other.
thing
I
now.
don't want to look at all that, man. I don't
All
look at
right,
all
Tree.
that,
All
man.
right, Tree. Tyson or Ali?
Woo. Y'all right. Woo.
Whoa.
I know.
That's just like,
Whoa. You
it's
wrong
the
for
passing
that,
of the
though.
torch.
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah.
They were both. It's like, I hate the GOAT. I mean, you can have a GOAT
I'm
in each
just asking,
era.
whose sideline?
It's hard, man.
Whose sideline do you want to stand
Because
on?
they were both GOATs.
All right, well,
Okay.
if they both fighting, whose sideline do you want to stand on? Like, I'm support team this or team that.
they fight
I'm
each
going to
other.
say Ali.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Ali.
Okay.
Okay.
So you talking about if they in the ring against each other?
If they're in the ring
Or
against
if they
each other,
both got fights the same
if they
night.
listen, if they having an autograph signing and you can only get one autograph,
Oh.
who line you standing there?
See,
That's a fan. I mean,
yeah, that's
that's-
a fan.
I mean,
That's just a fan.
what else can we be?
oh, I'm talking about,
Yeah, but-
I can be a fan of
Yeah.
one and say the other one is better.
It's better for real.
Yeah.
Just because, like I said, I can only do what I seen in my time. I'm gonna hop in the Tyson line, cause Tyson had people scared as hell. I don't know what you're talking about. I seen Tyson knock somebody out in I think 17 seconds. I ain't never seen that.
I mean,
from
we
Ali.
see-
I ain't never seen nobody like Tyson.
Episode
but Tyson
four.
ain't never fought
Episode
nobody
4,
like
we
Ali.
seen Tyson.
And I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you. And I'm
Yeah.
not disagreeing with that.
Yeah.
You know-
Well, all I'm saying is for what I seen, all I can see is what people tell me about Ali and everything like
Yeah.
that. And I watched I watched fights of
Okay.
Ali,
Okay.
but Tyson just had people scared. I think
I
Ali.
think Tyson just had a different aura to him.
Ali was a vibe though. Ali was like,
Yeah.
He was in a time when they was doing the black civil rights and everything
Yeah.
like that. He was different. You know what I'm saying? He changed the game a little bit. They was like, who is this? Like
Of course.
on the Django. Who is this nigga on this nag?
on
Like
his
he was
nag.
like one of them. Like who is this dude right here? Like
All right, now
he
it's
was.
up to me next, right?
Yeah. Tyson or Ali?
All right. Me myself being a fan, not only just a fan, but a person that believes in the movement, a person that believes in hip hop, a person that believes in trendsetters, and a person that really told you what they was gonna do before they got in the ring,
Ali.
and you can understand what they were saying.
I already knew his brother.
Ali, love you, Mike, but this kind of I mean, he don't. I mean, Ali just brought that excitement.
Hey, Michael, see children. Yeah, you so cute.
No,
Mike funny as hell though,
I
man.
don't want none of them Mike. You know what I'm saying?
But see, like that's that clickbait, that's that soundbite stuff. Just like you listen to all these sound bites, you can't help but to listen to Tyson's too, because of how he talk. Like Ali might been talking that
Sting
that
like a
rhyming.
butterfly.
I sting like a butterfly.
Yeah.
I mean, sting like a bee,
he
float
making
like a
you
butterfly.
laugh.
And he making you laugh, but damn it, Tyson making you laugh too, because you like.
But Ali get in that ring and guess
Tyson
what
like,
he do?
I kill your grandma.
That's what I think.
your
That's what I'm
kids.
saying.
Yeah.
If you thought you had a
Allah.
chance with one of them, I would think I would have a chance with Ali, even though I wouldn't.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Tyson look at you like, man,
I'd
I'm gonna
rather
kill
fight
you.
Ali.
That's what the question should be.
Yeah.
Are you more scared to fight Ali
I'd rather
or
fight
more
Ali.
scared to fight
Yeah.
Who would
Tyson?
you rather fight?
I'd rather fight Ali.
Ali,
I'd rather
I wouldn't
fight
want to
Ali.
get in no ring with no
At
Tyson.
least Ali can
Ali
dance
ain't.
with you.
Ali
Tyson gonna
eat
try to
for
come in there
Ali
and eat
do
you.
eat
Right
what
off
he
the
eat.
top, he
Yeah.
trying to kill you, man.
Whether Ali eat healthy or unhealthy, he ain't coming there trying to bite your ear.
That's that pork.
He eat. He eat a
so
nice breakfast or something.
We're gonna go. We're
When
gonna
Tyson
go.
come up in there, you don't know.
I think you asked us last week. John Morant or SGA?
I did.
So that was the one on like overall.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to you last so you don't contradict yourself.
Oh no.
I'm gonna go with SGA. I'm gonna go with SGA.
West.
Don't contradict yourself. You made it. You made it
We talking about
on episode 7.
We
You
talking about 1-on-1 or the
That
team?
was 6. I think that was 6.
We talking about 1-on-1
Episode 6.
or in the NBA.
yeah,
Which one?
1-on-1.
I'm taking John Morant 1-on-1.
I'll take SGA.
Still with SGA.
I'm taking John Morant 1-on-1. I think he
you
got more of
said
a
John
dog.
Morant last week.
Oh no, I did not.
I think on the now
No, I did
in the
not.
league, I'm
Okay.
taking SGA though. And in 5-on-5, I'm taking SGA. But I think 1-on-1, John Morant.
All right.
He ain't got to go to the foul line.
Chris Johnson or Derrick Henry.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
Tennessee,
What kind of
Tennessee,
question is this?
Tennessee Titans
Like
running backs.
overall?
Tennessee Titan running back.
Tennessee Titans running backs. If it was your team, who you want running the ball? If
I'm
you're a
gonna take
fan,
Derrick
if you're a
Henry.
fan, side to slide. You on the sidelines or you slide to the other side?
I'm gonna take Derrick Henry because if I got Derrick Henry on my team, anybody come up and put a hit on Chris Johnson, you just ain't gonna catch it.
Mm-hmm.
But you ain't want to come up here and hit Derrick Henry,
Hey,
and you still ain't gonna catch
I'm gonna
it.
tell you what, Chris Johnson, you gave that boy a crease. He was gone.
Yeah, you ain't gonna catch it. But you wouldn't be afraid to hit him though.
Man.
You don't
No,
want to
you-
hit Derrick Henry. You don't want to hit Derrick
What you
Henry.
got, bro?
I'm taking the king. I'm taking King Henry.
I think I might take Chris Johnson just for argument's sake.
You don't want to.
You don't want to drink, because that ain't the real answer.
For nine,
That's not the real answer.
That's my real answer.
No,
can't
man,
be.
it can't
I
be.
would definitely take Chris Johnson.
You're not
over-
serious right now.
I would definitely take Chris Johnson over Derrick Henry.
Okay,
Why?
tell me why.
One, because he can catch and run.
Derrick Henry
Two.
can catch.
Two, I want to say Chris Johnson maybe have more touchdowns than Derrick Henry.
Maybe.
I had to look that up. Let me find out.
Maybe. Okay.
I mean, I don't have the
Answer
stats in
this.
front of me.
Handing the ball off in the backfield.
Derrick Henry,
Giving the ball on the sweep.
Chris Johnson, any day of the week.
Throwing the ball on the flat.
Chris Johnson,
Really?
You know, screen game.
because he gonna give you more of that. He can get elusive. All he needs is a crease.
I think a DB is more scared to tackle Derrick Henry than
Derrick-
scared to
Derrick Henry-
tackle Chris Johnson.
Listen, a 4-for-1, you know where the ball going. Derrick Henry. You see Chris Johnson back there, you don't think it, but he getting that touchdown.
Man, you tripping.
Chris Johnson.
Why wouldn't you see him back
Right.
there and think he
What
getting
you
the
got?
ball?
I feel with what he's saying on Chris Johnson because you know what I'm saying. You do this and that, but I look at it like it's a mind game. And when you got something that's causing the eclipse, the
Yeah.
king there, him.
Don't get me
It's
wrong.
a shadow back
It's a
there.
fear
quarterback.
That's a
It's
big man back
Still
there.
run behind your
That's a
running
big
back.
man right
That's
there.
a big man. So, that's John Henry.
In
get that
pass
yard.
protection.
Don't go
When the
give me
quarterback
Derrick
drop back, who you think he want rather protecting him? Chris
Oh
Johnson
yeah,
or
I
Derrick
ain't
Henry?
asking about the quarterback.
I'm just saying that's part of the game.
Oh yeah, he would way rather have Derrick Henry.
That's part of the
Henry.
game.
That's part of the game. Y'all heard what I just said, John Henry. You know that was the one making the whole railroad.
Oh,
Derrick Henry is the way down the line.
Clearing
That's
the way.
that's a big man.
Okay, this will
I'd
be
rather have
interesting
him.
right here. I'm gonna start with you, Chill.
Oh,
Cause you wearing the colors. Lamar
I'm a
Jackson,
Ravens.
Lamar Jackson or Jalen Hurts.
Oh, it's-
Man, that Lamar, man, I got way more respect
Right.
for Lamar.
I like Jalen Hurts way more better than other people like him, man. I do. I think Jalen Hurts is
You don't want to drink.
I'm
He's
being,
not-
That's the problem.
This
You
is
just
honest.
don't want to drink.
I'm Team Lamar, but I'm just saying honestly, I like Jalen Hurts as a quarterback, man. I think he's better than what people think. And you can look at his whole career through college, through whatever he's been a fighter. He's recovered from anything that anybody has ever thrown at him, and all you can ever say about him is he's a champion.
And he got
Where has he not been a champion?
and he got the nice leg.
Where has he not been a
Hurts.
champion?
He
Tree.
gets hurt.
Tree, who
I'm
who
going
got
Jalen
for this
Hurts.
I don't think that's not even a tough question. Better quarterback. I think it's Jackson. We just asked the question a minute ago.
Yeah,
Who's better, Jackson or?
I said Jackson is the best quarterback in the league.
Yeah.
But if you asking me, like, if it come down to it,
He don't want to drink, Tree. That's what it is.
I mean, no, I said
Lamar
I
Jackson
said I'm
is
Team
arguably the best
Jackson.
quarterback.
Okay,
I said I'm Team Jackson.
You got Mahomes,
Now
Jackson,
ask me that. Would I rather
and
have
Derrick,
Mahomes or
and
Hurts?
Allen. You know, Josh
I'm-
Allen, Joe Burrow.
I'm gonna take y'all mind off of
I
sports.
drink on it though.
No, that's
come
cool.
On.
No, it's
I
cool.
drink
No,
on it because
no,
I
no.
chose Jackson.
I'm gonna take
just
y'all. I'm
saying,
gonna take
I
y'all
like
mind off of
Hurts.
sports, and then we come back to it. Death row or no limit,
Oh, we did this last week too. What you got?
I'm death row.
right?
Death row or no limit?
Yeah, death row or no limit.
That's
Oh, we did no limit versus Cash Money.
yeah, that's what that was.
Overall, I'm going no limit. But As for a personal favorite, I'm going Tupac off Death Row. What you mean?
That's why I'm talking about. I grew up
I
on
would
it.
take Death Row.
I'm going No Limit.
Chill.
I grew up on No
Chill.
Limit. I grew up on a 9-9.
But he took
I
Death
mean,
Row. So chill. If you say Death Row, we Drake.
I didn't take
He
Death
took No
Row. I
Limit.
took No
Yeah,
Limit.
but he said for my personal favorite.
Tupac should have.
That's close enough.
Death Row.
Tupac should have been on No Limit.
But see,
He
the
should have
thing
been
about
on
it,
No
though,
Limit.
Tupac didn't really get the Death Row before Death Row had already been established. Like I said, I'm still
Here you
gonna
go
stick
being
with-
analytical.
Hey, I'm just gonna say though, I'm still gonna go No Limit because
Okay.
because of a movement.
All right, he ain't want Drake treat. Don't even worry.
I'm
Nah,
not
No
Drake. Can
Limit
we
was
just drink
crazy
to
though.
it?
No, it
Say
was
No Limit wasn't crazy.
No, it was epic.
No
It was
Limit
epic.
put out probably 2 million CDs in 1 year. What you talking
I come
about?
up on Death Row.
All right, Tree.
I like Death
Ready?
Row. I ain't
I'm
gonna lie,
ready.
I still do.
Atlanta Hawks or Memphis Grizzlies?
This is a
What,
horrible
better team?
question.
Where you want
I don't even know.
Right now,
I
currently
take-
constructed
Atlanta.
since the preseason, the off season and free agency, look like the Hawks are making a move.
Bruh,
I'll give it to Atlanta right now.
I'm sticking with John Grizzlies.
He don't have nobody that play with him. You don't want to drink. You don't have nobody that play with
He
him.
got Jaren Jackson.
When he want to play,
But
he the Randy Moss of
they just gave him
basketball.
a
He
max
played when he
contract.
feel like.
Memphis got ran out of the. Didn't they make it to the
just
first
gave him a
round?
max contract. They ain't losing nobody but Desmond Bain.
And that's not. You act
Bro,
like that's not
that was
nothing.
their heart
That's
right
big.
there. That was a lead.
Jackson was the
Orlando gonna be
You
better
got
than
chill,
Memphis.
man.
the
They
Grizzlies.
sleeping on Memphis.
Orlando
man.
gonna be
They
way
sleeping
better
on
than
And,
Memphis,
and the reason I'm
man.
saying it too, because I'm like, you know what,
Y'all
I got
is
more
funny,
release,
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm gonna
Get
go
that Tennessee
Grizzlies.
up.
All right, I got one for y'all. All right, well, I already know what he gonna say. Man, this ain't even a fair question, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Just for
You want me to go last then, man?
yeah, I do. I already know what you're gonna say. So I know once we got two answers, I already know if we drinking or not.
Okay.
KD or King James?
Oh, you don't know my man.
King
gonna say.
James is LeBron James, right? Because I don't know, because you know that King me is right there. His
Hey.
name ain't James.
Nah, my
Nah.
Everybody king right here.
Yeah.
He's the only one that's
Yeah, yeah.
skeptical right now.
King me is right there. Isn't it?
He's a shining knight. He ain't a king.
So it's really on you, bro. You already know my answer. I'm king everything.
I'm definitely taking.
He got King me in his
LeBron.
name.
I'm
You
taking-
got God, Jesus, then LeBron.
But see, I feel like see, no, I don't think like that.
Well, I don't think like that. But
Like that.
I
Hey,
I don't know.
My
I
shot
don't know.
glass down.
Like, wait a minute.
Hold on, don't think
What about
like
the
that.
You
King?
got God, Jesus, LeBron James.
Nah.
Hey, he went
All right,
very
man.
far.
No.
Yeah, I ain't saying all that, but I was
Hey,
saying
hey,
I
hey,
was
hey,
saying
hey,
so I think
hey,
you
hey,
said
All
that.
right,
Hey,
stop, bro.
hey, if I never heard something so controversial, they scared you. Hey, shout out to
You'll be
Tree,
all
man.
right, bro.
Shout out to Tree,
Oh
man.
shit. Okay,
The king.
this ought to be a good one.
King.
Woo, that opened me up right there.
Oh,
Stafford
From a 2-lane to a
golf?
4-lane.
Ooh, that's a good question.
oh.
Stafford or who?
Golf.
If that was the
Oh,
big
that's
switcheroo.
Yeah, that,
One
going
went to the other
first?
team and then the other went to the other team.
Who going first?
you,
Hold
King
on,
me.
which one is with
King
Detroit
me.
right now?
Stafford or golf?
I'm going golf.
Tree.
I'm going Stafford. Stafford, he can play with anybody. Golf got to be in the right system.
I think.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
you can't.
I kinda
Is golf
feel
the one that went to the Rams?
I
Golf
like
is the one
Stafford.
that plays at Detroit now.
Stratford.
I'm gonna tell
Stafford,
you.
which is
Stafford.
yeah.
You want to know why I took golf?
What's that?
Because he went to Detroit and made him a winner, even with them circumstances.
No way, because
Hey.
I do feel that
Yeah,
'cause he
yeah.
did.
Hey,
he
I'm
did
not
do
saying. I'm not saying. Now, Stafford is a great quarterback too. He got the ring. He
Mhm.
got the ring. But he was crying in Detroit. And you know what? Golf had every reason to be in Detroit crying because nobody liked him. Nobody liked him.
Detroit didn't put this kind of talent around
Yeah,
Megatron and golf and Stafford.
No, they did.
I mean, it was just them two.
They tried to be.
I mean,
cheap and
you
shit.
went from
You right.
you went from Barry Sanders. That's all
You
they
right.
had.
yeah.
Megatron and Stafford. That's all they had.
You right. You
And
right.
then you brought in my man Goff. They just really need a managing quarterback. He really played well until that last game, bro. He looked terrible.
Yeah, he
Terrible,
did.
yeah.
They put
That
the
last
heat on
game, he
him.
looked like he ain't.
They
have
put
a
the
head.
heat on
They
him,
can't
man.
all be great
Yeah,
games.
they put the heat
But
on
I mean, if you took the Lions at any point in time, I know you like to bet. You take them against everything, they getting them stats, man. Golf getting them points.
They're a
He
complete
getting them
team. They the best team.
They really are.
When they healthy, if everybody in the league is healthy, Detroit wins the
Yeah,
Super
they
Bowl
look
this
like-
past
Because
year.
they got the best running game in the league. They do.
They do.
And if
They
they
got the
coach,
best running
They
game
do.
in the
if they
league.
coach
They
don't
do.
If you can run, you could
do too
can
much,
win.
they might would have won 2 Super Bowls.
I
bruh.
agree.
Yeah,
I
the
agree.
reason
He
they
does
lost
too
last
much,
2
man.
years in a row, I blame their coach.
He does too
I
much,
blame their
man.
coach. They went for it on 4th.
When you don't have
You
to.
didn't have to.
So saying that to say this, Barry or Emmett?
I'm a Emmett fan. Just like I can be, 2 things can be
True
true.
at the same time.
I'm an Emmett fan. That's my guy.
Yes.
But who the best? Barry Sanders, hands down.
Yeah, who's sideline? Yeah,
Man, that's why I'm Barry Sanders. man.
I think Barry.
Barry Sanders.
Oh, hey, celebrate.
Yeah, that was an easy question.
Yeah, that was it.
I'll never take a Cowboy.
Oh,
Come on, so you don't keep it real. I'm keeping it real, bro.
I mean, I am too.
Keep it real.
Barry.
Like what?
All right, so Emmitt
Barry.
Smith or
Joe Morris.
Or
Joe
Megan.
Morris.
Megan from
Megan.
Hell nah.
Megan.
Dave Megan. Really?
All right. All right. Let me,
He's funny as hell.
I'm gonna switch speeds like Bruce Lee driving a Fuji in
Emmitt
the movie.
Smith or
Come on,
Thurman
man.
Thomas.
Thurman Thomas. Yeah. On that one. All right, y'all. Florida State or Ohio State?
Man, come on. Who you
That's
talking?
a real question.
Yeah, that's a
Where
real
you
question.
from, Tree?
I'm from Tennessee, West Tennessee.
Okay.
West Tennessee Tree
West
Okay,
Tennessee.
on the
I'll
shop.
just make sure we had no people from up there. Where you? I know where you from.
Yeah.
And I know where you from too. Okay, I'm
Okay.
just making sure we ain't
So,
had none of them up
no,
there.
I didn't want to say Michigan State.
I'm not saying none of them.
I didn't want to say
names.
Michigan.
Oh, we don't say
But
that.
I didn't want to because that's next week. Next week we're gonna have that on the show. There's gonna be a lot of Michigan.
Ohio State
You
and
might
Florida
wanna
State.
just-
I mean, what?
okay,
Who I like?
Yeah.
Football, basketball,
whatever.
football.
Ohio State or Florida State. Let's say football, but football purposes.
That's the only thing to
That's
talk
the
about.
background. Football purposes.
What's up?
Depends on what year we're gonna talk about it. Because one era Florida State dominated, and now the last 20 years, Ohio State been one of the top 5 teams in college football.
Now, I want you to hold that same energy when I ask this next question too.
What? So we.
So when you give me an answer, I want you to have that same energy for the
Okay.
next question.
Okay.
So, Florida State, Ohio State.
Florida State. You just asked me that.
Yeah, I know, but you ain't never answered.
I'm gonna take Ohio State.
You gotta ask me. Come on, bro. OH. I'm from the O. What you talking about? Let's go. It ain't even a question. You know what it is? Chill.
Even though I'm from the South.
Chill. OH.
May I talk in my microphone? I gotta go Ohio State. Ohio State.
Go ahead. I'm telling everybody's answer. Let me. What's your answer? OH. We talking about football?
Yeah.
We talking about
Hey, there you
football?
go.
Yeah,
Come on.
Yeah, that was-
Come on.
We'll celebrate.
Y'all get with the
Football,
I think y'all
squad.
just want to drink now. man.
Get with the squad.
You drinking? You asking
Ohio
questions?
State,
that-
Ohio
so
State.
You hear me?
Ohio State been
Yeah,
on though. They been. I mean, I give it to them. They been
Okay,
doing it for
okay.
a minute now. Real.
All right. Well,
OH.
we'll hit y'all with a couple more questions.
I knew it wasn't
And then
no
we're gonna
Michigan
try to wrap
fans
it up.
up here. I just had to make sure there wasn't nobody from Michigan
So,
up here.
since we asked that though, we're gonna hit
I'm a Notre Dame
Alabama
fan, though.
or Tennessee.
Who?
Alabama or Tennessee.
Football?
Yeah, football.
Man, I'm born and raised here in Tennessee. Love Tennessee football, but I gotta keep it real. Alabama just dominates Tennessee in football.
Bruh.
Currently?
We talking currently. I'm talking the last 10, 20 years.
Yeah, but that's
dominating.
but see, like
you can't
when
win
talk-
one year.
When you
and
talking
say-
Alabama though, you can't talk the last 10, 20 years though, because they had the last 10, 20 years was under a different regime. So I'm talking about you talking about Saban years. We're not in Saban years no more. I'm
Well,
talking about the current
overall-
status of Alabama versus the current status of Tennessee.
I mean, you could go all the way back to Brett Bryant before our days, so they were winning back then. But I came up in an era where Tennessee was winning more than
I
Alabama.
remember that.
So,
That-
but the last in the Saban years, it's
Saban's not there though. He's on
He's not.
on TV. He's calling the game. Now they got this dude that used to coach Oregon. Caleb something or I can't think of his name, so I'm not gonna try to say it. So you would take the current state of Alabama over the current state of Tennessee?
Not right now. I would take Tennessee. But I'm just saying, recently over the last 20 years, Tennessee ain't done nothing to say they better than Alabama.
Right now,
right now.
because overall I take Alabama. But right now,
it's something about the whole Tennessee program. I don't know if it's the colors, the orange and white or something.
It's like they can't get the right coach.
You damn near close. You damn near close
No.
right now. Tennessee and New York looking like each other. Y'all looking like twins.
That,
What you mean?
That doesn't get you.
Y'all looking like twins.
That doesn't get you in the fan club.
Hey, what you mean? You look like a Tennessee kid.
Okay,
You was a Tennessee kid.
I guess
Kinda.
I guess so.
Two things can be true.
But
Ain't that what he said?
But you know what it is for me? Alabama football has just always been its own entity.
Yeah, I feel it.
It's its own entity. Like you go to Alabama, it's nothing in Alabama, period. But when you go to Alabama, you say Roll Tide. Shh, motherfucking California say Roll Tide. Motherfucking Louisiana, they built a brand and they just
Yeah, it wasn't like a year or two.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
it's something
like-
that they just kept it going.
whether it's Nick Saban.
Tennessee will
or-
have a good
You don't
year.
think the Vols is a brand? I think it is.
Not
Even when I-
not outside of Tennessee.
Listen,
Even before I moved
outside of
here.
Tennessee.
when you put them on the scale,
Even
it's
before I
like-
moved here, when I seen that checkered orange and white end zone, I knew exactly what I was looking at. Like, it might not be as deep as Alabama, but I feel like Peyton Manning put y'all on the map in my era when I seen it. But then after that, y'all still had good teams. I knew y'all coach. I knew the Vols. I mean, when I seen
T.
Tennessee,
Martin, the one got.
I knew that damn
T. Martin,
dog.
Peyton Manning.
T. Martin, Peyton Manning.
T. Martin, Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning couldn't. He had the team. He couldn't get over.
But like to me, other than that, no, it was another good running back too.
Y'all had some players.
It was a running back who went to Buffalo.
Went to Baltimore Ravens. I can't.
Tennessee had a few good running backs,
big running back.
and they had some good receivers. Don't get me wrong, they had good players. It's just the system.
Was it
ain't never-
Jamal Lewis?
You know what it is? Tennessee don't promote their players the way Alabama promotes players. I don't know if it's because of the media or the
Well, you gotta
attention because
win.
of the national championship.
When you win, the media
Well,
want to be in your face.
This
you know?
is not. This is Tennessee Volunteers play in Knoxville, right?
Yeah.
That ain't the city people think about when they come to Tennessee.
They think my management.
It ain't the only thing in Tennessee.
Yeah,
You just said it.
You know,
You go to Alabama. What else Alabama got?
They ain't got nothing but football.
So that's why they promote that team like that. Now, all the money in the state and everything go to there. They got
don't even
alumni
have
and
a-
everything.
And it's in
Right.
Tuscaloosa.
That's why
They don't
it's
have no
like that.
professional teams.
They don't have
in the state of
nothing in Alabama.
Yeah.
They don't got
We
no
got a
professional
football
teams.
team
They ain't
and an
talking about
NBA
that.
team.
But that's
They
why,
working on getting the WNBA.
But that's why I
team.
say Alabama, because Alabama hold a lot of weight in that program.
That's all they got. Like the Kentucky Wildcats. Basketball.
Now
That's
that
all
might
they
be
got.
all Knoxville got, but as far as Tennessee and having all this,
Tennessee got the Titans, the Grizzlies,
yeah, they got a lot going on.
Lady Balls. Sometimes you talk more about the Lady Balls than you do the men team.
That part.
You know?
Well, hold on.
You
Look
definitely, as far as basketball, as
Yeah.
far as collegiate athletics, you're gonna talk about the Lady Vols.
Tennessee
You talk
got
about
good
that.
sports. They got
Rest in
good
peace,
soccer
rest
team.
in
I mean,
peace.
good
Yeah,
softball
son.
team, good baseball team.
Yeah.
So
Well, we'll jump back into that in part 2, the sidelines.
Part 3.
Yeah.
Part 2, part 3, hashtag part 2, part 3. Get back with us.
Hey, let's go sidelines.